And welcome to another RSR. Today we are reviewing Netherlands 2, Argentina 2, Netherlands 2, Argentina 2, esta noche on the night. 3-4 on penalties, 3-4 en penales. Argentina wins, and they will go to the FIFA World Cup semifinals. Argentina, they were in the lead, then they blew it. Then they end up winning on penalties. But in the end, they found a way to win. They really should have won easier than this. They kind of gave themselves a scare. And let's be honest, it was really similar to the Australia game, except for the fact Netherlands are actually quality compared to Australia, or way more quality compared to Australia. So, of course, Argentina sort of messed around and found out. With that being said, goals were scored as follows in the 35th minute. Great start for Argentina. Nahuel Molina gets the ball played into him from Lionel Messi. Perfect timing. Runs onto the ball. Is basically being collided with by Virgil van Dijk and Andries Noppert. And he hits the ball at the perfect time to roll the ball in as Noppert and Van Dijk basically clatter into him. Perfect timing. 1-0. 1-0 Argentina. And that's the way we go into halftime. Argentina seemed like the better team at that point. And it seemed like another game where they would dominate on the field and on the pitch, but not on the score line. That changed in the second half. That changed. And you could say about the 70th minute they were, but 73rd minute, the penalty is given. That was Acuna in the box. Acuna gets taken down in the box with his foot on the line. It's given as a penalty. Lionel Messi steps up to take it. 73rd minute, of course, goes to the right, bangs it into the middle height of the right of the goal. Noppert doesn't even make a move for it. He just stands still. That makes it 2-0, 2-0. And that's the way you would think it'd be over. You'd think it would be over at that point. But Argentina bottles it. Wout Weghorst comes on, has a yellow card from on the bench. So he's got to be careful here. Wout Weghorst scores 2 goals to save Netherlands and keep them in this game. Wout Weghorst in the 83rd minute, ball played in, gets a cross in. Lisandro Martinez doesn't jump up to defend the header. He basically just stands there. All Weghorst has to do is nod it in, and he puts it past Emi Martinez to make it 1-2, 1-2. And then Wout Weghorst in a 90-plus 10th minute, free kick taken, put under the wall. Nobody's marking him. Weghorst is on. He taps it in past Emi Martinez. He doesn't even notice what's happening. Makes it 2-2, 2-2, and that's the way we go into full time. No scoring in extra time, whether it's the first period or the second period of extra time. Stays 2-2. We go to penalties. First off, Virgil van Dijk steps up to take the first penalty. Gets saved by Emi Martinez. Great save. He chooses the right side. Big save. Emphatic save. It's still 0-0. Lionel Messi comes up. He rolls the ball into the net as Noppert goes the other way. Makes it 1-0. 1-0 Argentina. Steven Berghuis also gets saved. His penalty saved. Still 1-0. Leandro Paredes scores his. Makes it 2-0. Teun Koopmeiners saves Netherlands. Keeps them alive. Makes it 1-2. Gonzalo Montiel scores his penalty. Makes it 3-1. Wout Weghorst, again, keeps Netherlands alive. Makes it 2-3. Enzo Fernandez hits the bar, or puts it past wide left of the net. Still 2-3, 2-3. Luke de Jong scores his penalty to make it 3-3. It's all up to Lautaro Martinez, and he bangs it into the net to make it 4-3. 3-4. As the score is at the end of the match, 2-2 on the night. 2-2 esta noche. 3-4 in penalties. 3-4 en penales. Argentina ganar a las semifinals de la Copa Mundial. Going to the semifinals of the World Cup. Argentina is. Stats are as follows. 6 shots to 14. 2 shots on goal to 5. 52% possession to 48% possession. 632 passes to 602. 84% pass accuracy to 83. 30 fouls to 18. 1 offside to 2. 7 yellow cards to 8. 0 red cards to 0. And 2 corners to 8. Here's the thing about Argentina. First off, I thought they were going to dominate the match. This was going to be another sort of match where they dominate the possession, dominate the ball, dominate going forward. and then not dominate on the scoreline. And that's what the first half and a lot of the early second half looked like. But with that being said, when you look at the match, they did not do exactly what they needed to do. They didn't do it right. They didn't play the game the way you thought they would play the game. They basically sat there and said, you know what? You know what? With that being said, you know what? We're not going to push on. We're going to let Netherlands have it. They basically just let the Netherlands have it, especially after Messi scored. And this was exactly like the Australia game, but Netherlands, again, have more quality. Netherlands made Argentina pay, and it got really chippy there late in the second half. And Netherlands did enough to throw off Argentina to where they could score 2 goals. 2 tough, scrappy goals. And they did. And this referee also helped by swallowing his whistle because he kept blowing it every 5 minutes every time somebody got a freaking gust of wind by them. Which makes absolutely no sense to me because some of those fouls were soft as all hell. That referee should have stopped blowing his whistle every 2 seconds. But he also helped by letting this match go longer than it should have been, giving it giant amounts of stoppage time, and then boom, you're in a position where, hey, they're going to make you pay for it, to bias time pretty much. And it did. This referee was off his rocker, frankly. Lahoz was off his rocker. I do not care what you say. The man was being a jackass. He kept blowing the whistle every 10 seconds. This game got chippy. Don't mean you have to blow the damn whistle every single time like you want to smoke a damn cigarette. Yeah, you may like some on your lips, but save for after the match. Then take a match and light one up after you're done. Good for you. Right? With that being said, stop blowing the whistle every damn time you see a freaking gust of wind take somebody down, which is exactly what gave Netherlands the chance to put Argentina on the back foot, scare them off, push them back a bit with all those yellow cards too, and say, you know what? You want to give us the ball? You're going to have to let us have the ball and do something with it. And Netherlands did. Netherlands never gave up. I have to give them that. They never gave up. Argentina should have easily had this game over and done with after that second goal by Messi, the penalty. It was not, though. In the end, Argentina got a little bit too lax. It got a little bit too carried away. This game went too far off the rails, and they blew it. Luckily, they didn't completely blow it. They just blew it in the 90 minutes, held on in extra time, and went to penalties and did the job there. But almost, they damn near blew it there, too. They definitely were. They were always in control, but they had to score that last penalty to win instead of going to sudden death. Which basically saying, with that being said, Argentina should have dominated this game. They should have. They didn't, but they should have. It's another version of that Australia game, except they actually played somebody worth a damn who could have actually challenged them instead of, while not just giving up, but actually challenge them instead of get something and then push on for another. And that's what happened here. What happened in the Australia game happened again here, pretty much. Except Netherlands were more likely to challenge and more likely to push on for more than just one and actually get the second one they needed. Argentina were a little bit too comfortable. They were a little bit too in their shell, and it made them pay. But in the end, they still won on penalties. Good penalties, a good group of penalties, and they won, and they're on to the semifinals. So in the end, it's a lesson, it's a test. They passed the test. They did enough, and there you go. With that being said, for me, my man of the match is Emi Martinez, because if you make 2 saves in a penalty shootout to start off the momentum in a penalty shootout that well, 2 great saves, you got to be man of the match. Yes, Messi had an assist and a goal, but the goal was a penalty and the assist was early in the match. And other than that, Messi was just there. So with that being said, man of the match, Emi Martinez, Made some big saves during the game as well. That's my man of the match. Argentina's through. Congratulations. With that being said, if you like this video, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribed. Send super chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put us in playlist. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. I will see you tomorrow for a live watch along of Portugal versus Morocco. And a live watch along of England versus France. And a review of England versus France. I will see you tomorrow for that. 3 big pieces of content for 2 matches. I'll see you for the next 2 quarterfinals. And we'll have our semifinals known at the end of tomorrow. 6 teams left. 2 more will be eliminated, is what it is. With that being said, commiserations, Netherlands. You did a hell of a job. Congratulations, Argentina. You're on to the semis. See you tomorrow. I'm Ryan, and I'm out. Peace.